back.
You guys have a good weekend?
I'm hungover.
Absolutely.
How about you?
Did you guys have lunch yet?
I wish an intern brought some food.
You just brought the apple.
I brought an
You brought that.
Alright guys. California directors, welcome to our board meeting. Today we are having a couple of things to discuss on our agenda. We're facing a make or buy decision. We would like to share the decision-making process in order to determine our make or buy decision.
Well, the first step is to determine the decision problem.
Right. Okay, California team. Our decision problem is whether we should continue insourcing or go with a third-party company and outsource.
Recently, Unji Shirt Production in Korea reached out to us for producing our shirts.
Oh wait, I have a question. What's outsourcing and insourcing?
Well, insourcing is continuing to create the clothing ourselves by our own employees versus partnering up with another company to produce our shirts for us.
Okay, so how does that apply to Colorful Ink?
Well, step 2 in the decision-making process is to determine the decision alternatives.
Our decision alternatives are whether to outsource with Unji shirt production or continue to insource.
Okay, let's move on to step 3. We need to evaluate the costs and benefits of the alternatives. We will address quantitative and qualitative analysis in our step 3 decision.
Well, wait, I'm confused. Can someone go over qualitative and quantitative analysis?
Quantitative analysis is analysis of a market situation by the means of a complex mathematical and statistical modeling, and qualitative is subjective judgment based on unqualified information. The decision to outsource Colorful Ink would result in our company saving money, increasing the production of our shirts, and it will create opportunities for expansion.
Okay, but let's also consider it could decrease employment morale within our company, reducing our quality control, and negatively impact our company image, which is considered qualitative analysis.
Well, we continue to insource. We will obtain total control of product quality and production. We continue to present our company image based off our values, and we continue to keep our employees satisfied.
A con of insourcing would be opportunity costs of not outsourcing and potentially losing out on saving money, expanding our company, and increasing our production.
Also, something we need to consider are relevant and irrelevant costs. Relevant costs are costs that will affect the future and affect our decision as well. And of course, irrelevant costs will not change and don't affect the decision at all. Our relevant costs for internal, these are annual costs. Our product material is $300,000, our product direct labor is $90,000, indirect material is $10,000, and manufacturing supervision is $150,000. This total is $550,000 for our insourcing of our productions for shirts. Although if we go ahead and outsource, our annual costs are $4 per shirt for a total of 600,000 shirts if we do proceed with outsourcing. But the profit of expanding another product line is $200,000, which equals $400,000 compared to $550,000. We save $150,000 if we choose to outsource.
The numbers on our quantitative analysis look great. Let's also consider our qualitative analysis, such as our employee morale, our confidence in product quality and reliability, as well as our public image.
Angel brings up some good points here. These are important factors we should all consider in our make or buy decision.
Well, step 4 of the decision-making process is to make the decision.
Okay, considering this information, I would like to come to a vote on whether we should continue insourcing or outsource with Unji shirt production. I motion to call this meeting to a vote.
I second this motion.
All in favor of outsourcing, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay, guys, we will follow up on the results of our decision on next meeting.
Glad you bring that up because that is step 5 of the decision-making process. Evaluate the decision.
Okay, guys, we will meet up next week to evaluate our decision. This meeting is duly closed. Thank you. California directors, welcome to our board meeting. We are meeting here to evaluate the decision to outsource with Unji shirt production. Also, something we need to reconsider are relevant and irrelevant costs. Relevant costs are costs that will affect the future and affect the decision as well. Irrelevant costs will not change and do not matter. In our case, a relevant cost would be the cost per unit Unji would charge us. An irrelevant cost would be the fixed costs such as utilities to run our factory or costs already paid for.
To reiterate, quantitative analysis is analysis that uses factors such as materials, direct labor, indirect materials, and supervision. Qualitative factors are factors other than the numbers themselves. For example, since we decided to outsource, our employees are not happy about losing their jobs and our employee morale decreased.
Oh, okay. Now that we have evaluated and shown examples, it makes more sense to me.
So after evaluating the quality of the product UNG shirt produces, we have seen that the shirts are high in quality and are produced in a timely manner, while costing the company less than what we created them for.
So although employee morale has decreased, we have increased in revenue and in production, creating more jobs in the future.
After evaluating our decision, we will continue to outsource the UNG shirt production.